What's going on, guys? Dave from Wake Up. It's Top Shot, bringing you guys another video. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe button, all that good stuff. Today we're going to give you a couple of things, some tips and tricks, and maybe a couple packs we're going to open here. First and foremost, as you see here, we're looking at an Andrew Wiggins opening that I had as of March 24th. I actually opened the number 12 serial on this moment. The reason why I'm starting here is when it comes to Top Shot, some of the excitement obviously comes to making some money on the marketplace, and that's actually what I went out and did just with this moment right here. So if we're going to click on this right now, what I want to do is I want to go down and I'm also going to click on who purchased the moment. I think that's also important to note. But what I ended up doing was I kind of had a little bit of a strategy with this. As you can actually see here, when it comes to the sales history or the overall sales history for this specific moment, my sales actually still number 2 overall, and there's a specific reason for that. I'm gonna go to the sales history here just to make sure that this hasn't exchanged hands. This was my pull straight to the buyer being Honest Okapi. Now, Honest Okapi, as you can see here, is what we like to call a whale. 126,000 collector score, basically has all these sets done, has a ton of moments, everything. What you want to do is when you pull something like this with a serial number that's very low, my strategy was it's a rare, it's hot at that specific moment in time when everyone's ripping their packs. You know, we need to accumulate every single moment to complete the challenge. The whales like to go out and find those lower serial numbers, and more specifically right when the market opens. So actually, if you look at the timestamp, I have too many tabs open, but if you look at the timestamp here, that's 5 p.m. I don't know if that's my time or whatever. The point being, as soon as the market opened, I had that moment pulled up ready for sale. And actually, when you're not able to sell it prior to the market opening up on new moments, the box is grayed out for you. When you are able to sell it, it kind of just appears. You don't have to refresh the page. You just, all right, market's open, you can sell it. As soon as the market opened, I put it on the market for $250, and there's a couple of things that can happen there. And what you can see is this 12 serial number is going to be, you know, initially those first 2-3 minutes on the market, you're going to see a bunch of people listing crazy high serial numbers for similar prices that I have listed here. And you're going to see this serial stick out from amongst all of them. And the whales are like, oh, they can't contain themselves. And they start, oh, high serial, decent price, whatever. And they have that money and that capital and that liquidity to throw around. They're, oh, all right, I'll buy it. And it was a mistake on their part. They could have saved money. If you go back to, like even here, the number 5 serial ended up selling for $159, 25 minutes. Oh, actually, that's not 25 minutes later. A couple days later, whatever. There's these time frames where you have to capitalize on these moments. Serial number 8. Couple days later, sold for $158. Serial number 5 sold, I guess, a couple of times here. Serial 100 sold for $149. But I mean, somewhere in that 12 neighborhood, here's a 6 that sold for $146. So clearly, this was a bad purchase on the purchaser's part. Not to be rude, mean, or anything. I just kind of tried to take advantage of a certain situation to see if anyone would bite, and someone did. That's kind of a tip if you're able to, as soon as the market opens on a fresh drop and you have a higher serial, sometimes whales like to just, boom, buy that high serial, lock that moment in, and now you're good to go for the challenge. So keep that in mind. I'm going to close out of this and this, and this as well. Extra spice, a different tip, different trick. Again, this was what was hot when the drop happened. I ended up, if you haven't checked out the video, it's a couple videos ago. You can go to that and watch that whole opening. I pulled 2 Lamellos, I pulled a Steph, and I pulled a Trey. The LaMelos I sold for 75. The other LaMelo I sold for 79. The Steph I sold a little too early at 63. Could have waited and sold it closer to 80. But I mean, if you want to pull up a calculator here, we can start doing some math because I spent $19 times 4. That's $76 on 4 packs of Extra Spice. Then you go and you sell LaMelo for 79. You sell the other LaMelo for 75. You sell the Steph for 63. I ended up selling the tray after the challenge for 15, but I ended up lending it out on Discord for a moment that I believe is worth. It was the oh man, is it not on the first page anymore for me? The Tyrese Halliburton fresh threads, which has gone down in price. It was a little bit more than it is now, but that's 14. I still have that moment. And I'm going to just plug in 15 here for the tray. If you factor in the 5% fee, you're at $220, okay? Subtract the 76 I spent on the packs. I netted 144 just from selling those moments. Remember, Steph 63, LaMelo 75, 79. Let's go back to the marketplace. Now you're capitalizing on this because you know that the challenges are going to pump those prices up, especially for an Extra Spice set where you saw mint counts at 6,500. And now we'll just type in Spice here and take a look. Post challenge, I believe the Ja ended up being distributed today. That's the last of them. From low to high, these were all 20 to 25 at floor price. And then for the guys like Steph and LaMelo, obviously a lot higher. Luka, a lot higher. Look at this, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9. So if you're not looking to complete the set, okay, and you buy a couple of packs and you're like, you know what, I'm done. I bought some packs. I had fun. Woohoo. Let's move on. But you're not looking to complete the set. Usually you want to sell those moments before the challenge is over. And then if you would still like to have those moments, you can go back and buy them. I've told you. Again, LaMelo, 79 and 75. Let's go take a look. LaMelo. Where's LaMelo at now? And this is after the challenge just ended today. LaMelo, $32. I can go buy 2 of them for the price of more than the price of the one, just one of them that I sold, if I wanted to have them back. Same for Steph. So Trey, I sold for 15 after the challenge. He's now down to 13. So you have to play these games where you have to know the timing. You have to understand what's going on Top Shot and when to sell and how to sell. So that's another example of a drop or capitalizing on something. Here's something that's very unique, and I'm going to use a very extreme example. This was insane. It'll probably never happen again, and if it does, be on the lookout. Here's a Draymond Green moment that just came out yesterday. Game recognized game moment. Okay? I'm going to show you guys something that if you don't know about this, it's going to blow your mind. So as you see here, the number 1 cereal was sold for $599. But I want to take you to the actual history on this moment. Some Einstein, as you can see here, pulls the moment. I'm going to call you out. I don't know who you are, but you're not very smart. Some Einstein, this guy, look, collector score of 28. Total noob, right? That probably doesn't know what he's doing. Sells the freaking number 1 cereal on this Draymond Green for $25. And Leafy here decides to buy it from him, as would anybody else, obviously, and turns around in under 1 hour. As you can see the timestamps here, in under 1 hour sells it for $5.99. So the lesson here is this, okay? You never know who's going to be opening these packs. You never know what prices they're going to sell them for. It would be wise and it would be smart to open up a couple of tabs if you're doing this on your computer. When a brand new drop happens and when the market opens, like I was just explaining with the Andrew Wiggins moment that I had sold, when the market just drops these moments, Open up a couple tabs on some of these and see and be on the hunt and look out for something like this. Again, very extreme example, but I mean, this is rarely ever going to happen. So, but if you might see something where you see a very low serial number for a very low price, and you're like, you know what, I might be able to flip this. That's something that you can go out and do. But I thought I would share that with you guys because Einstein here, I don't know what he was thinking, but he, she, whoever was thinking, but no, look at my mouse is okay. But those are couple tips, couple tricks and tips for you guys. I put this out in my moments that are undervalued video. Again, LaMelo hitting that $30 mark on his rookie moment. In my opinion, still undervalued. Might have to go get one after this video. But let's open some packs because I have a couple of packs, and more than likely we're not pulling anything special here. I think these were just stress test packs that came out today, and I managed to get both. They had 2 queues open at the same time. I lucked out and got 10th in line for one of them and like 395th in line for the other out of 5,000 packs for each one. So I want to see which one I bought first because okay, so Series 10, or sorry, Series 3 Release 10, get this, I was 10th in line for Release 10. 10th in line for Release 10. I'm going to open that one second. I don't know if that's going to mean anything. It could mean absolutely nothing. All right. Let's open 9 first. 9 is my lucky number. We're hitting on some hopefully we're getting some luck because the luck has been on our side lately. Here we go. I mean, these are just very vanilla Series 3 packs. Should be all 60Ks. If you pull a debut, you got lucky, all right? Well, we can hover over them. I doubt we're going to get anything, but okay. So 60Ks. 6071. Thomas Bryant, I went out and purchased his moment yesterday. I guess I didn't have to go and do that. Looks like a dunk. And for some reason it's lagging. I don't know why. It doesn't want to show the dunk. Okay, great. A buck. Thanasis. Antetokounmpo. Doesn't want to show the moment. All right. And then Brooklyn Nets, James Johnson. I remember I actually burned maybe 5, 6, 7 of these for sending them to the locker room for I don't remember what I needed trade tickets for. I think it was one of those drops where you needed trade tickets for a pack drop. All right. 10th in line for release number pack release 10. Come on. How's it go? Let's get something good here. Nope. Nope. Dang it. All right, let's see what we get. Najee Marshall. They want to load. Nice little 3-pointer. Oh, man. 5, 4, 5, 8. Ben McLemore. All right, low serial number. Can you do that for me? Low serial? No. Can't even do that. Shake Milton. All right, well, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Went out on a limb and purchased a couple of stress test packs today. Didn't work out for me. But what can you do, But yeah, those are some of the moments that are some of the tips and tricks that you can kind of go out and do on the market. Might have to go get this LaMelo. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like, subscribe button, all that good stuff. But I think that's going to do it for me today. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm out.